Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'll walk you through Cambridge International AS and A Level Pure Mathematics 1 February-March 2018. The first question is, this is a finding the equation of a curve question. Here dy by dx is given and the point through which the curve passes through is also given. So to find the equation of the curve, we need to integrate the given dy by dx function. So when we integrate, we get y is equal to x power minus 1 over 2 becomes x power minus 1 over 2 plus 1 is positive 1 over 2 divided by 1 over 2 minus 3x plus c. This can be written as 2 times x power 1 over 2 minus 3x plus c. Now to find the value of c, substitute the coordinate points 4, negative 6. So we get negative 6 equal to 2 times 4 power 1 over 2 minus 3 times 4 plus c. So bring all the terms to the left hand side other than c. 2 times 4 power 1 over 2, which is nothing but 2 times 2, which is 4, minus 4. Minus 3 times 4 is minus 12. When it comes to left hand side, it will become plus 12. So now C value is minus 6, minus 4 is minus 10, plus 12 is plus 2. Okay, substitute this C value in the y. Y is equal to 2x power 1 over 2 minus 3x plus 2. This is the equation of the curve. The next question is a binomial expansion question, and we need to find the coefficient of x square and x cube. And 1 plus x the whole power n is 1 plus nx plus nc2 times x square plus nc3 times x cube, etc. So 1 minus 2x the whole power 7 is 1 plus nx. N is 7, x is minus 2x plus 7c2 minus 2x the whole square plus 7c3 minus 2x the whole power 3. We need to find the coefficient of x square and x cube, so we'll stop up to x cube term. So 1 minus 14x, what is 7c2, which is 21 times 4x square plus 7c3 is 35 minus 8x cube. So 1 minus 14x plus 84x square minus 35 times 8 is 280x cube. From this, the coefficient of x square is 84 and the coefficient of x cube is negative 280. The next part of the question is find the coefficient of x cube in the expansion of 2 plus 5x times 1 minus 2x the whole power 7. 2 plus 5x times 1 minus 2x the whole power 7. For that we will substitute 1 minus 14x plus 84x square minus 280 x cube. So we need to find the coefficient of x cube. If you multiply 2 with minus 280 times x cube, you will get the coefficient of x cube. And 5x is multiplied by 84x square gives x cube term. So coefficient of x cube is 2 times minus 280 plus 5 times 84. So minus 560 minus 560 plus 420 gives negative 140. So the coefficient of x cube is negative 140. The next question is, on certain day the height of a young bamboo plant was found to be 40 centimeter. After exactly one day its height was found to be 41.2 centimeter. Two different models are used to predict its height exactly 60 days after it was first measured. Model A assumes that the daily amount of growth continued to be constant. So the growth continued to be constant. So this is a arithmetic progression at the amount found for the first day. Next, model B assumes that the daily percentage rate of growth. So this is geometric progression. Continues to be constant at the percentage rate of growth found for the first day. Using model A, find the predicted height in centimeter of the bamboo plant exactly 60 days after it was first measured. So in model A, we need to find the predicted height of the bamboo plant exactly 60 days after. That means n is 61. After 60 days means 61st day. And starting is 40 centimeter. So A is 40 and difference D is 41.2 minus 40, which is 1.2. So 60 days after, the predicted height is, we'll use the summation formula, 40 plus n minus 1, which is 61 minus 1 times difference is 1.2. On simplifying this, we get the value as 112 centimeter. So the predicted height after 60 days is 112 centimeter. The next part of the question is, using model B, find the predicted height in centimeter of the bamboo plant exactly 60 days after it was first measured. And in geometric progression, the R value can be calculated 41.2 divided by 40. Okay, which is 1.03. And N is exactly 60 days after. So N is 61. So A times R power n minus 1, and A is 40. So A times is 40 times 1.03 power n minus 1, which is 61 minus 1, 60. So on simplifying this, we get the value as 235.66. When you correct into 3SF, it is 236. So the predicted height is 236 centimeter. The next question is, a straight line cuts the positive x-axis at A and the positive y-axis at 0, 2. Angle BAO is 1 over 6 pi radians, where O is the origin. Find the exact value of x coordinate of A. The straight line cuts the positive x-axis at A and positive y-axis at 0, 2. So this is 0, 2 and this is A. The angle BAO, this is 1 over 6 pi. Find the exact value of the x coordinate of A. So here triangle OAB is a right angle triangle, and we have angle and we know the opposite side value, and we need to find the adjacent side value. Okay, opposite OB is 2, so we'll use tan pi over 6 equal to opposite is 2 and adjacent is OA, and we need to find OA, so let's make OA as the subject. We get OA is equal to 2 over tan pi over 6, which is equal to 2 square root of 3. So it's given exact value, so we'll write OA as 2 times square root of 3. Okay, so what is the x coordinates of A, which is 2 square root of 3, and y value is 0. So this is the coordinates of A. The next part of the question is, find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB. What do you mean by perpendicular bisector? This is AB. This is the midpoint. So a line which passes through the midpoint of AB. Okay. So here the angle is 90 degree. So let's first find the midpoint of AB. B is 0, 2 and A is 2 square root of 3, 0. Okay. Midpoint is 0 plus 2 square root of 3 divided by 2, 2 plus 0 divided by 2. So square root of 3, 1 is the midpoint. Now we found a point which lie on the perpendicular bisector of AB, and let's find the gradient of AB. From that we can calculate the gradient of the perpendicular bisector. So what is the gradient of AB? Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1. So on simplifying this, we get 2 divided by negative 2 times square root of 3. 2 and 2 gets cancelled, so we get negative 1 over square root of 3. This is the gradient of AB. So the gradient of the perpendicular bisector is negative 1 over this gradient, which gives negative. Negative gets cancelled, so we get square root of 3. Now we know the gradient of the perpendicular bisector and we know a point which lie on the perpendicular bisector line. So let's write the equation of the perpendicular bisector line. Y minus 1 equal to the gradient is square root of 3 times x minus square root of 3. Let's simplify this. Y is equal to square root of 3 times x minus square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3 and plus 1. Let's simplify this. So we get y is equal to square root of 3 times x minus 2. So the equation of the perpendicular bisector is y is equal to square root of 3 times x minus 2. Express the equation 5 plus 2 tan x divided by 3 plus 2 tan x equal to 1 plus tan x as a quadratic equation. Okay, let's cross multiply this. So we get 5 plus 2 tan x equal to 1 plus tan x times 3 plus 2 tan x. So 5 plus 2 tan x equal to, let's expand the brackets. So 1 time 3 is 3, 1 time 2 tan x is 2 tan x plus tan x times 3 is 3 tan x. Tan x times 2 tan x is 2 tan square x. Okay, let's bring all the term into one side. So we get 3 plus 5 tan x plus 2 tan square x minus 5 minus 2 tan x. So this is nothing but 2 tan square x plus 3 tan x minus 2 is equal to 0. Let's factorize this one. What is AC value? Negative 4 and B is 3. So when you multiply, you need to get negative 4. When you add, you need to get positive 3. So 1 time 4 is 4. To get negative 4, we'll take negative 1 times 4. Let's rewrite this as 2 tan square x plus 3 tan x can be written as 4 tan x minus tan x minus 2 equal to 0. Now group the first two terms, take 2 tan x commonly. So we get tan x plus 2 minus 1 time tan x plus 2 equal to 0. So now tan x plus 2 is common in both the terms. So we get tan x plus 2. Take it commonly. tan x plus 2 times 2 tan x minus 1 equal to 0. So tan x plus 2 is 0, or 2 tan x minus 1 is 0. So what is tan x? Tan x equal to negative 2, and x is tan inverse of 2, and 2 tan x is 1, or tan x is 1 over 2, or x equal to tan inverse of 1 over 2. Okay, so x is equal to tan inverse of negative 2, which is nothing but negative 1.107. So it's given x lies between 0 and pi. So x is here negative 1.107. Okay. So then we will take pi plus this value, which gives 2.03. Okay. Correct to 3SF. And here x is tan inverse of 1 over 2, which is 0.464. X is 0.464 and 2.03, both corrected to 3SF. The diagram shows the graph y is equal to k times sine theta plus alpha, where k and alpha are constants, and alpha lies between 0 and 180. Find the value of alpha and the value of k. So this is the general sine curve. Here this is 180, and 0, 180, and this is 360 degree. Okay, and maximum at 90, negative maximum at 270 degree. Okay, so when comparing both the graph, we see there is a shift here. Here it is 150 and this is 180. There is a shift of 30 degree. So the shifting factor, that is the translation factor alpha, is 180 minus 150, which is 30 degree. So alpha equal to 30 degree. And this is a point on the curve, and the value is given as 2. So x is 0 and y is 2. Okay. This is a point which lies on the curve. So it will satisfy the equation of the curve. Let's substitute 0, 2 in the equation of the graph. So 2 is k times sine of theta plus alpha. So theta is 0 here, alpha is 30. 2 is equal to k times sine 30. Sine 30 is 1 over 2. So k is equal to 4. Alpha is equal to 30 degree and k is 4. So in the next question, sector POQ is shown. Center is O and the angle POQ is 2.2. QR is an arc of a circle with center P. two circle sectors are there. Okay. Show that the length PQ is 17.8 centimeter. PQ is this. Correct to three significant figures. PO is 10 centimeter, that is the radius. Then OQ is also 10 centimeter, that is also the radius. Okay. Now we have two sides and one angle, and we need to find the third side. So we will use the cosine formula. So cos 2.2 is equal to 10 square plus 10 square minus PQ square. That is what we need to find. 2 times 10 times 10. Let's simplify this. 2 times 10 is 200. 200 cos 2.2 is equal to 10 square is 100. 100 plus 100 is 200 minus PQ square. So PQ square is 200 minus 200 cos 2.2. So PQ is square root of 200 minus 200 cos 2.2. On simplifying this, we get square root of 317.7, and which is 17.8 corrected to 3 SF. So hence we proved PQ is 17.8. Next, find the perimeter of the shaded region. The perimeter of the shaded region is adding OR plus the arc length RQ and the radius OQ. Okay, so now we know OQ is 10, and what is OR? OR, this is the radius. PR is 17.8. So 17.8 minus 10 is 7.8. Okay, and then we need to find the arc length. PR equal to PO plus OR. PR is 17.8 and PO is 10. So OR is 17.8 minus 10, which is 7.8. The arc length formula is r theta. Here the radius is 17.8, and we need to find the angle at P. Okay. In the triangle POQ, PO and OQ are similar. Okay. So this is an isosceles triangle, and angle at P and Q will be same. Let me mark this as X. Then this is also X. X plus 2.2 plus X is pi. So 2x is pi minus 2.2. So x is pi minus 2.2 divided by 2, which is 0.4708. So angle at P is 0.4708. Okay, so let's calculate arc length. QR, which is 17.8 times 0.4708, 8.39. So the perimeter is OQ plus arc length QR plus OR. OQ is 10 plus arc length is 8.39 plus OR is 7.8. Adding these three value gives 26.2. So the perimeter is 26.2 centimeter, corrected to 3SF. Next, question number 8. The curve equation is given. Find the x coordinates of the stationary point. To find the stationary points, we need to differentiate the given equation of the curve and equate it to 0. So what is dy by dx? Dy by dx is 1 over 2 times 2x minus 4 times 3 over 2 times x power 3 over 2 minus 1, which is 1 over 2 plus 8, and this is equal to 0. Let's simplify this one. 2 gets cancelled, so x 2 goes into 4 2 times, so 2 into 3 is 6, x power minus 1 over 2 plus 8 equal to 0. To solve this equation, let's take x power 1 over 2 as t. Okay, so x will become t square t, and this plus 8 equal to 0. Now we got a quadratic equation in t. Let's factorize this one. T minus 4 times t minus 2 is equal to 0. So t is equal to 2 comma 4. Okay, so x power 1 over 2 is equal to 2 and 4. So if x power 1 over 2 is 2, to find x value, square on both the sides. So we get x value as 4 and 16. Okay, so the x coordinates of the stationary points are 4 and 16. Next, find d square y by dx square. D square y by dx square is differentiating x gives 1 minus 6 times 1 over 2 times x power 1 over 2 minus 1 is minus 1 over 2. This is equal to 1 minus 3 over square root of x. So d square y by dx square is 1 minus 3 over square root of x. The next part of the question is showing all necessary working. Find the nature of each stationary point. To find the nature of stationary points, substitute the x values in d square y by dx square. So when x is 4, d square y by dx square is 1 minus 3 over square root of 4, which is 1 minus 3 over 2, negative 1 over 2, and this is less than 0. So the nature of the stationary point at x equal to 4 is maximum. At x equal to 16, d square y by dx square is 1 minus 3 over square root of 16, which is 1 minus 3 over 4, which is equal to 1 over 4, which is greater than 0. So at this point, this is minimum. The next question is, a curve has a equation y is equal to 1 over x plus c, and a line has a equation y is equal to cx minus 3, where c is a constant. Find the set of values of c for which the curve and the line meets. So the curve and the line meets. So let's equate the curve equation to the line equation, which is cx minus 3. Let's take LCM. 1 plus cx divided by x equal to cx minus 3. Let's cross multiply. So 1 plus cx equal to cx square minus 3x. Let's rewrite this as cx square minus 3x minus 1 minus cx equal to 0. Simplify this, we get cx square minus x times c plus 3 minus 1 equal to 0. To find the set of values of c, let's find out b square minus 4ac, and it's given the curve and the line meets. That means b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0. So what is b square here? Minus c plus 3. This is b square minus 4 times a is c and c is negative 1. This is greater than or equal to 0. When minus squared, it becomes positive. So we need to expand only c plus 3 the whole square, which gives c square plus 6c plus 9 minus 4 times c times negative 1 is plus 4c greater than or equal to 0. So c square plus 10c plus 9 is greater than or equal to 0. Let's factorize this one. When multiply, we need to get 9. When add, we need to get 10. So c plus 9 times c plus 1 greater than or equal to 0. Here the critical values are negative 1 and negative 9. And this is greater than or equal to 0. So we need this portion. So c value will be less than negative 9. Less than or equal to negative 9. And c is greater than or equal to negative 1. So c is less than or equal to negative 9 and c is greater than or equal to negative 1 are the set of values of c. The next part of the question is, the line is a tangent to the curve for two particular values of c. For each of these values, find the x-coordinate of the point at which the tangent touches the curve. The line is a tangent, that means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So what is the b square minus 4ac value, which is c plus 9 times c plus 1 is equal to 0. So C is equal to -1 or -9. For two particular values of C, the line is a tangent. Okay. So when C is -1, substitute here. Okay. C is -1 and C is -9. So when C is -1, this equation will become minus x square C plus 3 will become -2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Let's factorize this one. X square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. This is nothing but x plus 1 the whole square. This is nothing but x plus 1 the whole square is 0 and x plus 1 is 0. So x will be -1. So this is the x coordinate of the point at which the tangent touches the curve. Okay, let's find one more point when C is -9. On substituting C as -9, so we get -9x square plus 6x minus 1 equal to 0. So this is nothing but 3x minus 1 the whole square, which is equal to 0. This is nothing but 3x minus 1 the whole square is 0, or 3x minus 1 is 0, or 3x equal to 1, or x equal to 1 over 3. So we got x equal to -1 and x equal to 1 over 3. These are the two x coordinates values. Next is the function question. State the range of the function f. Here the domain is x greater than 2. When you substitute a value which is greater than 2 in f of x, you will get 2 plus some positive value. So for all the values of x, the fraction 8 over x minus 2 is going to give some positive value, which will be very small because the x is in the denominator. So 2 plus some value. So the range of f of x is always greater than 2. Next, state the range of the function g. For g, the domain is 2 less than x less than 4. So when you substitute x as 3, g of 3 will be 8 divided by 3 minus 2, which is 8, plus 2, which is 10. And g of 4 is 8 divided by 4 minus 2 plus 2, which is 6. This is a reciprocal function with the value 2 to 4. Okay. For 4, it gives the value 6, and for 3, it gives 10. So the range will be above 6. Next, find the range of the function fg. The composite function fj exists only when the range of g lies within the domain of f. Here it satisfies the condition. So let's find out what is the range of the function fg. The function g takes the input x less than 2 less than x less than 4. So the output it gives us greater than 6. This is given as the input to the function f. So what is the output? When x is greater than 2, the output we are getting is greater than 2. When x is greater than 6, we are getting 4. Okay. So when it reaches the highest value, which is positive infinity, 8 divided by positive infinity is nothing but 0 plus 2. So you get the value maximum 2 for infinity. Okay, so the range lies between 2 and 4. Explain why the function gf cannot be formed. So a composite function can be formed if the function f's range belongs to the domain of G. Let's check here. The function f takes the input which is greater than 2 and gives the output which is greater than 2, which is given to the function g. But the function g takes the value between 2 and 4 only. Okay. So it's not entirely covering the output given by the function f. So the function gf cannot be formed. Range of f does not lie fully within the domain of G, so we cannot find gf. The next part of the question is find the set of values of x satisfying the inequality. 6f dash x plus 2f inverse of x minus 5 less than 0. So here f dash and f inverse both are used. Let's find out what is f dash of x first. F of x is 8 divided by x minus 2 plus 2, which can be written as 8 times x minus 2 the whole power minus 1. Okay, when it goes to the numerator, the power will become negative 1 plus 2. Let's find out what is f dash of x. That is nothing but we have to differentiate this one. 8 times negative 1 times x minus 2. The power decreased by 1. So negative 1 gives negative 2. And differentiation of 2 gives 0. So this is nothing but negative 8 divided by x minus 2 the whole square. Let's find out f inverse of x. For that, take y as 8 divided by x minus 2 plus 2. Now interchange x and y, so we get x equal to 8 divided by y minus 2 plus 2. Now subtract 2 on both the sides, so we get x minus 2 is equal to 8 divided by y minus 2. Now just do cross multiplication. So y minus 2 is equal to, now bring this x minus 2 to the denominator on the other side. y minus 2 is equal to 8 divided by x minus 2. Now make y as the subject, so we get y is equal to 8 divided by x minus 2 plus 2. This is the f inverse of x, 8 divided by x minus 2 plus 2. Let's substitute in the inequality 6f dash of x plus 2f inverse of x minus 5 is less than 0. So 6 times f dash of x is negative 8 times x minus 2 the whole square plus 2 times 8 divided by x minus 2 plus 2 minus 5 is less than 0. 6 times minus 8 is negative 48 divided by x minus 2 the whole square plus 16 divided by x minus 2 plus 4 minus 5 less than 0. Let's take x minus 2 the whole square as the common denominator. So we get minus 48 plus 16 times x minus 2. 4 minus 5 is negative 1. So negative 1 times x minus 2 the whole square divided by x minus 2 the whole square is less than 0. Now the numerator is 0 or 1 over the denominator is less than 0. So minus 48 plus 16x minus 32. Let's expand my x minus 2 the whole square also. Minus x square plus 4x minus 4 is less than 0. X minus 2 the whole square. This is also less than 0. The reciprocal is greater than 0. X minus 2 the whole square is greater than 0. Okay, let's solve these inequalities. Minus x square plus 20x minus 48 minus 32 minus 4 is negative 84 less than 0. So we get x square minus 20x plus 84 less than 0. Factorizing this, we get x minus 6 x minus 14 less than 0. Okay, so here the critical points are 6 and 14. And it's given this is less than 0, and here we have a value as negative. The quotient of x square is negative, so the curve will be something like this. Okay, and this is less than 0 means this portion. So the x value will be less than 6 or x value will be greater than 14. And let's solve this inequality. X minus 2 the whole square is greater than 0. That means x minus 2 is greater than 0 or x is greater than 2. Okay, so here it will be 2. X is greater than 2 means up to this portion. Okay, so we can combine these two, x greater than 2 and x less than 6. So we get x is between 2 and 6 or x is greater than 14. The next question is question number 11. The diagram shows part of the curve and the line AB. Show that AB is the tangent to the curve at A. Okay. So we need to prove AB, the line AB is the tangent to the curve at A. Let's prove that by finding the equation of the tangent of the curve at A. If both are equal, then AB is the tangent. Okay, let's find out the equation of the tangent. How to find the equation of the tangent? To find the equation of the tangent, first find the gradient dy by dx. When you differentiate 1, it will become 0 minus 2 minus the power is 3 times 1 minus 2x, power is reduced by 1. So 2 times the coefficient of x, which is negative 2. Differentiation of the negative 2x gives negative 2. So which is negative 2 plus 6 times 1 minus 2x the whole square. So what is the value at the point 1 over 2 comma 0? This is the gradient minus 2 plus 6 times 1 minus 2 times 1 over 2 the whole power 2. These two gets cancelled, so 1 minus 1 is 0. So the gradient is negative 2. Okay. So the equation of the tangent at 1 over 2 comma 0 is y minus 0 equal to negative 2 times x minus 1 over 2. So y is equal to negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative of gives positive 1, which is nothing but the equation of the line. Okay, this is the equation of AB. So the equation of the tangent at 1 over 2 comma 0 is nothing but the equation of the line AB is equal to equation of the line AB. So the line AB is the tangent. Show that the area of the shaded region can be expressed as, the area of the shaded region is nothing but the area under the line minus area under the curve. So the limit is 0 to 1 over 2. So the area of the shaded region is the equation of the line, which is 1 minus 2x dx minus the equation of the curve, which is 0 to 1 over 2 1 minus 2x minus 1 minus 2x the whole cube times dx. Let's combine both. 0 to 1 is the limit for both 1 minus 2x minus 1 plus 2x plus 1 minus 2x the whole cube times dx. 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled, minus 2x and plus 2x gets cancelled. So 0 to 1 over 2, 1 minus 2x the whole cube times dx. Hence, we proved that the area of the shaded region is integral 0 to 1 over 2, 1 minus 2x the whole cube dx. Hence, show all necessary working, find the area of the shaded region. So the area of the shaded region is, we know this is 0 to 1 over 2, 1 minus 2x the whole cube dx. Let's integrate this 1. 1 minus 2x the whole power 4 divided by 4. Coefficient of x is negative 2. So 0 to 1 over 2, which is equal to, let's substitute the denominator negative 1 over 8. Let's take it out. So 1 minus 2 times 1 over 2 the whole power 4 minus 1 minus 2 times 0 the whole power 4. Negative 1 over 8 times 1 minus 1 is 0 minus 1, which is nothing but negative 1 over 8 times negative 1 is positive 1 over 8. So the area of the shaded region is 1 over 8. I hope you found this video useful. Check out the description box for the links to other past paper solution videos and topical solution videos.